All right, let's go and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be showing off Brew. This was developed and published by Snow Leaf Studios, and I do want to go ahead and give them a thank you for providing me with the key so I can bring this content to you guys, show off the game, about a little bit of what it's about, and also do a run for you. If you're not familiar with what this game is, according to the Steam description, you will face the challenges of the tower as you enroll into the Alchemy Academy in this action-packed third-person roguelite. Brew potions to boost yourself in the heat of battle and use multiple weapons to defeat dangerous foes and pass your exams. This came out back on the 6th of November of 2025. It is normally priced at $20, but until the 20th of November, you can pick yourself up a copy for $15.99. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check out the game for yourself or wishlist it for later. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So yes, it is a third-person roguelike shooter. It is a very fun game, but I do feel like there's some pros and cons about the game that we want to talk about. But first and foremost, what I want to point out is this game actually has more going on for it than the third-person roguelike aspect of it. Because we are basically at an academy, there are other students and other teachers here that we can interact with. There is a narrative in which you build relationships with it and unlock passes as you go, and basically make your run into the Alchemy exam tower even easier. So at any point in time, we can basically bring items back from our dungeon and give them to a variety of different people, therefore unlocking new bonuses and whatnot. You can even find their loves and hates about what's going on, and that will provide you with more bonuses for your future runs. This is a little bit of the school grounds here that I've unlocked. I've pretty much unlocked everything you can see in the game. You use that in order to unlock it. You'll use gold medallions you'll find in your run. You'll come and talk to this merchant, and this will provide you with different things, such as new abilities for your gun that you use, healing rooms, extra ingredients, and new potions that you can brew for your future runs as well. Over here on the other side, as you complete runs, you'll get stardust that accumulate into star points, and these star points allow you to invest in one of 3 different skill trees. We have the Scholar, Fortitude, and the Tinker here. Scholar tree is all revolved around your potion gun, giving you things like extra bullets in your magazine, being able to move a lot faster, increasing your health with the tree, as well as increasing your resistances, or doing things like giving extra ingredients to your character whenever you start a run, starting with a badge, giving more stardust, and so a lot of that's going to fly over your head, but we'll talk about that as we get into our run. So let's go ahead and get started. If you like this sort of content, you want to see more games like Brew here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the run, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to attempt our Alchemy exam. So as we get into the beginning of our run, you'll have a selection of 6 potions. You only start out with 3, but as we increase our recipe knowledge with our gold medallions at the merchant, you'll get access to these 6 potions. We have a fire potion, wind, water, ice, lightning, and earth. Of my favorite potions so far was the earth potion, so that is going to be one of the potions. The other 2 have to be entirely random, so you won't know what potions you get until we accept here. And it looks like we came down with ice and wind. I've never used ice before. Wind is okay, so I guess we'll have to check out to see what happens here. I've made some upgrades here, so we do have a starting chest here. I believe this is going to give us a potion, and it looks like the first potion is an upgrade for our earth potion. Your potions come in 3 forms. You can either drink them to get a benefit, you can throw them for an AoE effect, or you can load them into your gun to use as ammo. In this instance, I'm going to be using our earth potion, or your earth talent point, to basically increase the damage of our earth projectiles. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Looks like we have some extra food here. Food provides you both bonuses. This one gives us movement speed and damage. Over here is the customized potion section. This will basically show you all the potions we have equipped, as well as the ingredients used to make them. In this instance, you can pay attention to that. All these 3 rows and the metal ingredients will always be standard across all the potions here, as you can see. But the bottom row of the potions will be different, and as you unlock new relationships with people, you will unlock new elements for those potions. So this instance right here, we're looking at earth potion. I'm going to be using it as an ammo. So we'll want to look at the top 3 choices right here. This one increases the ammo we have by 50%. This one increases the drink duration of it if we were to drink it. And the silver over here increases the size of potions if we were to throw it and it was like an AoE on the ground. As far as our elemental ingredients, we have Bog Shroom. Slate has a 30% chance of, or Slate has a capacity of 30% of your max health. It starts to decay after 5 seconds of not applying Slate. So basically this gives us overshield as we hit enemies with it. I did just unlock Earthy Mold. It says Slate has a capacity of 15% of your max health and will be converted to health after 3 seconds of not applying Slate. I think I'm going to try this one out because I have not had this one before. And because we are using it as an ammo type, I am going to keep it as the copper up here. The other potions we have are Ice, which is a new one to me. I'm going to use this as a throwable. So I want to make sure that I take this, make sure the ingredients are for throwing. So that would be the silver, increase the size of the potion by 50% when thrown. And the effect of the elemental ingredient says when chill reaches its cap, the enemy becomes frozen and unable to move or attack until it unfreezes after 3 seconds, which is really nice. It's going to allow us to lock down enemies. As far as the wind potion, I'm probably going to make that a consumable potion because I do believe this makes it to where we actually move around a little bit faster. Draft increases your movement speed per stack. Nice. Okay, so definitely how we want to. So now that we've customized our potions, we are ready to take off into our run. Let's enter the tower. All right, beginner class herbology exam. So we're in the herbology wing. We got to go through a series of rooms, essentially, culminating in a boss fight with a herbology teacher. I have to be honest, herbology, in my opinion, is probably one of the hardest floors in the game, and it gave it to us first. I think by default, whenever you first start in the game, you start off in the mechanology room or wing, and that's the easiest because of the starter one. And this is usually traditionally the last one. But we got this, and it's, so if we can make it through this, we can push through anything. Dashing while your base gun is empty will instantly reload it. Oh, cool. So I just unlocked the ability to do some weapon crafting, which basically gives me weapon passives, periodically. And it looks like this one says that whenever I dash, I reload my gun if it's out of ammo. You can see our ammo count there. I did increase the ammo count we traditionally have. Oh yeah, that dash is nice. Let's go ahead and make sure we break all the barrels, because the barrels will give us ingredients. And how we make our potions is essentially, if we hold down our tab key, you can see we have our 3 potions, earth, ice, and air. As we collect ingredients, we can then hold down, click on it, and we'll make it. So we got 1 air potion. I can also make an ice potion. And then we also have our earth potion, which we don't have any ingredients here. If I want to drink it, I press Q. If I want to load it to our gun, we press R. And when we throw it, we want to right click. So if I use my ice potion here in the next room, for instance. Oh, we killed that enemy. I was going to try to see if there's more than 1 enemy, we'd throw it. But I guess we didn't have to worry about that. I'll use it on a room where we have 2 or 3 enemies. Just to show it off there. We are looking to get copper, I think. Yeah, we haven't found any copper, so we can't make any earth potions yet. Alright, we got some enemies showing up. We want to take care of these guys because they spawn enemies for us. Oh, alright, we're lucky enough we were able to dodge that hit. This guy is basically going to make some AoEs on the ground, but we took him out. The enemies weren't clustered together, so I didn't really see a point in trying to throw our ice flask just yet. Ooh, some badges here. We got double jump. Base gun fires 3 bullets in an arc instead. Base gun fires at a higher velocity. It no longer has damage fall off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the arc. The double jump is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to go with the double jump here. I want the extra mobility. Looks like we also have a potion here. It says enemies have a 20% chance to drop a health potion. Lasts for 3 rooms. That's nice. We also got a gold medallion. And then we have choice of 2 rooms. We have an elixir room, which gives us a buff for 3 rooms. Or we have to fight a boss, Cinna, who's an optional boss. I'm not going to take this boss on. I think we have a chance already of defeating her. She's fairly easy. You, how dare you show your face in here? I'll send you straight back to the entrance. Alright, so this is basically the student that hates everybody. But she's super jealous of how cool we are, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep on hitting her with that. She's going to try to do some karate at me. Oh, hello. Alright, she's tired, and she's going to throw rocks at us, I see now. Well, this is gonna take. It might take a minute to kill her just because we don't have a lot of potions at our disposal. The good news for us is we're reloading our gun every time we dash. We got some elements or some ingredients on the floor. That's nice. All right, let's go and pick up these ingredients here. You know, I'm gonna go and load up our ice. We are taking some damage here. Ooh, the ice actually turns into a shotgun. I actually wasn't sure what this would be like in the gun. It did get us in a lot of danger though, so maybe I should stick to just using these normal attacks for now. Ooh, did we get hit by that? I think we did get hit by that. This is a very difficult first optional boss here. There aren't many optional bosses. Wow, I didn't hit any of those shots. We're doing very minimal damage to her. As long as we keep moving, we should be fine here. She's throwing rocks at us again. What you drinking now? Earth, wind. Okay. Almost done. And now she's drinking potions even faster, I see. Oh, we didn't get hit by the fire. That's crazy. I thought we were for certain going to be hit by that. Senna is almost down. There we go. Okay, so for like our second room, we already taken down bosses, which is nice. Go ahead and take this. Looks like, let's see. Increase ingredient drop chance. We have basic attacks have a 10% chance to apply poison or gain 1 to 3 corks per encounter. We're going to go with the poison. Always a good one to have. Throw. Being inside the ice dome gives you attack speed. Gives you a snow trail for a few seconds. Ooh, I like that. We got a heal. Extra speed. Some bonuses for other things. Nice. Okay, overall, that was actually fairly worth it for that fight to get a whole bunch of ingredients and stuff. Go ahead and go to the next room. Looks like we have a combat room. Not only did we get one of the harder biomes to start out with, we also got one of the optional bosses to fight. As far as I know, that is the only optional boss. But we have effectively beat that guy. Alright. Room complete. Not finding any stuff for our main weapon of attack here, which is kind of sad. But we did get enough stuff for ice potions, which is nice. Oh, let's try this now. Get out of here on that one. Are you coming out of the ground? There we go. Now we just got this guy over here in the distance who's going to throw AoEs. There we go. Break all the barrels for the ingredients. Take our chest here. More corks. Corks are used for our shop, essentially in between runs. We'll find shops to basically buy extra ingredients and whatnot. Badges, which gives us passives for our run. Let's go and use a freeze on them. Oh, nice. The freeze actually worked out. There you go. Alright, take this guy out. There we go. All done. Grab this. No more stuff for the earth yet. Kind of sad. We got a ingredient room here to get more ingredients. We also have a store. Let's go check out the store. I could probably have gotten more benefit out of going into the ingredients. But let's see what we have. Whenever you dash close to the ground, leave a poison pool. Get a random badge. Get a damage multiplier for 4%. Let's go with the random badge. Basic attacks have a 20% chance to poison. Yeah, we'll take it. And then I'll go ahead and buy the croissant for a 4% damage multiplier. This right here is a cauldron. We can place ingredients in it up to 1, and this will allow us to basically send it back to our base. Because when we die, we don't take any of the ingredients with us. Only what we send back in the cauldron. We can then use those to gift to our allies. Let's see what we have here. I might actually do some of this. There we go. Freezing enemies. That SMG on that, I guess our gun turns into an SMG whenever we have the ice potion active, which is really nice. Every single potion affects your gun in a different way. The earth element turns your gun into a rocket launcher, which is what I really like. The wind turns your gun into a sniper rifle, and it looks like the ice turns your gun into effectively an SMG. We gotta watch out for these poison bubbles, FYI. Get away from me. We can kill the bubbles if we act fast enough. I do gotta remember that us dashing also gives us reload back on our weapon. Looks like we cleared all the destructibles as well. More corks. More wind. As a throwable, the wind will throw a gust that'll knock enemies in the air like so. We're going to take out the enemies while we can. If we were to load the air into the gun like this, we effectively turn this into a sniper rifle. Alright, so that guy's dead. We're gonna take care of that guy. Knock this one out. The sniper rifle is pretty good, but honestly, it's gotten me more into trouble just trying to focus in on the charge, because you do have to let it go before it's the sweet spot in order to do the most damage. Let's see. Whenever you melee, apply poison. Poison now lasts for 20 seconds. Ooh, there we go. That's the one we want. Get all the extra damage while we can. We have ourselves a challenge room and a library. Challenge room, basically you complete a platforming challenge, usually some sort of parkour challenge, and you get a whole bunch of rewards. And the library offers a tome for one of our elementals that we have, and those elemental books can change how our spells work. So go and look at our Earth Tome here. This one makes it to where our magazine on our gun for Earth Element will increase by +1. Seeing as how there's only one shot in the magazine, this is pretty great. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Any other? Oh, we got another round of this one. And I have yet to use the Earth Elemental, but that's mostly because I'm waiting to build up a ration of that. But we are into the first boss, who, in my opinion, is the hardest boss in the game. This specific boss, not just the first boss in general. And if we can beat him, I'm pretty confident we can beat every part of the run. So we fight the herbology teacher. Burke, it's so good to see you again. Your perseverance is quite inspiring. I believe that with your determination, you'll be able to reach whatever dream you set your eyes on. Enough chit-chatting, though. It's time to prove that determination here. So the way it works is he summons a tree behind him. He's got some vines there. We need to kill the tree while dodging the poison given off by those branches as they swipe. Meanwhile, he will summon these branches here, who will effectively try to kill us, but as we destroy these branches, it will take away from the maximum health of that orb in the back. So we'll kill this guy. And now the boss is out. We're going to freeze him in that room right there. He's going to basically pulse some poison. It'll pulse 3 times. And he may even throw a branch at us. Looks like we got a good decent health with him. And now as we go, we're going to end up fighting more enemies as the fight goes on. Again, remember, these branches are tied to the main tree. So we can just go ahead and basically damage these down. But meanwhile, those branches will effectively be swiping at us. And if we don't get hit, our slate will turn into health. So we do get a form of healing from this, which is nice. Let's kill this guy. I don't want to deal with any poison AoE. Oh, we got some poison bubbles here. I didn't realize that these guys were up and about. Alright. Oh, we got another flyer somewhere. Where's he at? Unless this, Oh, I see. The boss is the one throwing the poison bubbles. Oh, we got hit by a poison wave. But that's okay, because we got him down. Boss is down. Merc, huh, you got me. Ugh, well done. And we did take a fair bit of damage. I think we close to half our health and damage. But our rocket launcher from our earth element actually saved us as ammo. Let's come in here. And we got a loot chest here. This is going to give us a badge. This is another passive upgrade. Let's see. Gain more ammo and base gun. Gain 2 star orbits. Gain an orbiting star that deals 3 damage and applies Starburst. If Starburst is applied while Starburst is active, it explodes for 5 damage, lasts 10 seconds. I'm not going to take the base damage because I don't ever plan on being close enough to our enemies in order to activate the Starburst. So let's get more damage or ammo in our gun. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so it looks like it added on like 3 extra bullets, which is nice. We'll get a little bit of health back here. We can send ingredients back, and we also have 2 vending machines. I'm not going to send any ingredients back now. You can only send back 1 per cauldron, FYI. Free ingredients. There we go. And a free potion that'll last for 3 rooms. Enemies have a 20% chance to drop a health potion. Next 3 rooms. Nice. So maybe we might be able to cap off our health. 2 rocket potions. Or earth potions, sorry. We can't make any more air potions. We can't make any ice potions. But we did get 2 earth potions out of it. So that's nice. FYI, just because I'm using my earth potions as ammo doesn't mean you can't use them as a consumable or as a throwable. Just to let you know. Reduce your max health by 15%. Enemies will heal periodically. Break rooms are now randomized. We're not going to take blind student. This is probably one of the worst ones to take. It just means you'll never be able to see what rooms you pick out of your 2-room choice whenever you get to the end of a floor. The reduce your max health one's not too bad. Let's go with that one. Because we do have a way to heal. Technically, if we manage to get our earth potions, we get more of those, we'll be fine. I'm going to go ahead and head towards these guys here. We're now on the mechanology floor. This is actually the first floor you'll come across. And the enemies here are pretty easy to get around. Looks like we do have enemies dropping us health potions, which is nice. I just saw a couple drop. We cleared all these enemies out all right. We got a couple ingredients here. I think we can make another. Oh, no, we're missing copper. We can make another wind potion, though. Let's go ahead and take this right here. And we got ourselves some silver. All the boxes are broken. We can move on. I'm going to go ahead and knock these guys up in the air. We got those guys flying in the back, throwing seeking missiles at us, water balls or whatever. Gonna take those guys out. That was all of them. The small guys, they'll run at you and they'll basically try to poison Nova on top of you. So as long as you keep a distance, we're fine. More corks. We can break that box. Anything that's breakable, try shooting it to see if you can get more ingredients out of it. Oh, there's big elite enemies up there. Oh, speaking of elites. Ooh. How did those guys hop? They were frozen. Alright, so we'll hit this guy. You gotta be careful of his shield. He'll also throw lasers from that shield. If we shoot him in the shoulder, we'll actually negate any damage reduction he gets from blocking our shots, which is really nice. And also, of course, we are still poisoning, so he is getting that ticking damage, which is really great. There he goes. He goes down. He does give us a gold medallion, which is nice. We're back up to 8. I believe we started this run with maybe 1 or 2. Ice. Okay, when the dome is spawned, it freezes enemies in its radius. Okay, cool. So we can get that to work effectively, immediately. And what is this? Oh, a food room. This is new, because I haven't seen this one before. I think I just did unlock this in my previous run. Oh, hey, I've seen you in class, I think. I always bowled out to court immediately after lectures. I'm Hunter, captain of the Potion Ball Club. Potion Ball? Yeah, haven't you heard of Potion Ball? Are you from the wilderness or what? Bro, it's the best sport there is. You got a ball, 2 goalposts, potions. Hunter goes into detail on the rules and the positions of the sport. You should definitely join the club and meet Ruben as well. I'm sure he'll like you. I just gave myself the itch to play. Time to go back to the academy. Oh, and don't forget to get some food while you're in this room. It's good to stay healthy. So the food in this game gives you passive bonuses such as attack speed, extra health, and whatnot. So it's definitely good to get something, interact with the vending machine. Ooh, 8% attack damage and 4% extra damage. That's incredible. We also have Astor over here. I'm banned from the cafeteria. Apparently you shouldn't throw stink bombs in there. Unsanitary or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anything else destroyable here? Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and go on. Looks like we have ourselves a combat room. Did I get any more potions? I did. Let's go ahead and use one of our rocket potions. Or earth to make a rocket potion. There we go. And it does do splash damage, so which is my favorite part. There we go. Alright. Also, cool thing to note is that ammo does not have a certain amount of time you have to use it. Instead, you have a certain amount of ammo to use. So you don't have to worry about using so many rockets and you know, XYZ amount of time. It's just whenever you run out of ammo and it goes back to your normal weapon. Good to know. Absolutely 100% excellent to know. Uh-oh. I don't like the ranged units up there. I don't want those units seeking at me. We'll try to take off these guys right here. Throwing the volley. Looks like I may have taken a tick of damage. There's a lot of these guys. Let the poison damage take him. Alright, so those guys are dead. Concern ourselves with the top guys now. And there we go. Alright, what's our chest here? What's it gonna give us? Croissant for extra damage, some corks. Gotta make one of those. Go to those. And nothing from the wind. I'm gonna drink that for the mobility. Let's try the ice potion out. Because it did say effectively that it would freeze enemies on the start. Unfortunately, that gear in the next to us will not stop the big heavy dude from hitting us. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have the dash up. Alright, take out this guy, and I think we should be good to focus on the big guy now. Unless more enemies spawn. Alright, so this one he's just pulsing. Okay. There we go. We got a medallion back. Let's break all these for the ingredients. Looks like we get copper to make another earth potion. Nothing for the win. Oh, wait. There we go. And now we get to pick a room. What do we get here? You no longer need to reload. Okay, this is ice. Ice dome is 50% larger. Let's go like that. Freeze more enemies. Looks like we have a food room. We have a shop here. Let's go ahead and go into the shop. We've already been in the food room. Looks like we have a healing, a revive, which we can't afford, a badge, and Star Collector badge to gain 2 orbits. We're going to go ahead and go with the random badge. The first bullet in your magazine of your base gun will freeze the enemies. Oh, so even though we don't have ice, we can still freeze enemies now. That's cool. Alright, next combat room. Well, that's going to be fun. Well, that didn't freeze him. I watched that. It's going to take care of this guy. I don't need him, they're making things more difficult here. By the way, updraft is this potion right here. It'll actually throw us in the air and give us a giant lift up so we can stay in the air for more maneuverability. I really like it. There's actually a passive that lets you do increased damage while you're in the air. I should definitely look into getting that. It's definitely harder to hit you when you are in the air. That is for sure. For now, I just want to stay out of the way of the guys that are melee attacking me. Or trying to hit me in the melee. There we go. Any ingredients? We did get one ingredient. Oh, there's another earth one. There we go. Just corks. Got it. Oh, we did get hit. I am not seeing these enemies freeze at all, just so we're clear. There we go. All down. Took a little bit of damage, but nothing too terrible. Just one hit. I try not to get hit at all. Let's see. Make 2 of those. There you go. Actually, don't have any idea what this does if we consume it. I do want to take these guys out to the best of my ability. They're not moving, and I'm not going to make them if they decide they want to stay right there. Oh, I got hit. Okay, that's not great. Oh, move from there. We'll try not to get hit anymore. I thought for sure maybe I did move out of the way, but I guess not. And it does look like that the ice potion, whenever you drink it, it leaves an icy trail on the ground. He is down. Oh, not all the enemies, though. There we go. At least there's 2 small fry left. Oh, we got a healing. I thought that was... There we go. It took it a second to heal. Looks like we have a gold medallion and a shop. I'm going to go ahead and go with the shop. Gold medallion room just gives us some more gold medallions. Looks like we have... Whenever you dash, parry an incoming attack. That could be really helpful. Gain a random badge, or after using a potion, parry all attacks. I'm going to go with the tackling badge. I'm also going to get... What does this one do? Increase movement speed. I'm going to go with the random badge. Gain 1 to 3 corks per encounter. Ooh, nice. So we'll have more income. Take the silver. These items save me from 1 or 2 losses. Cool. We'll go to the next combat encounter. Do I have any ingredients I want to give away? I haven't sent one of these back. We'll go ahead and send back the earthy mold. And let's see. We'll go ahead and start out this room like this. Clear out all of this stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and use this right here. So, from my understanding, our overshield that we have will basically effectively turn into health if we let it fall off and we keep, you know, because it falls off after he doesn't you're not generating it. And if we manage to keep it long enough, it falls off naturally. And whatever falls off becomes permanent health. I don't actually know if we got any health back. I wasn't watching. Did I? I guess the world will never know. Got some copper. Nice. Alright, so I have 52 health. Let's load this up. And I'm going to take an earth potion, or a wind potion when we get up here. Alright, so there's that. I see we're at 53. Is that all we got out of it? I guess so. Alright, sniper rifle on the wind gun is pretty good too. The only problem I have with that is I'm very bad about keeping up with the charge. Alright, got 2 shots on it left. I didn't actually mean to make the sniper rifle, but I did. Some corks. We got 2 shots left. I'm not going to waste them though. Alright, take care of that guy. Alright, take care of that guy. Looks like we got more ads coming in. Alright. Ooh, we got a copper. Go ahead and freeze that. We can also melee, but again, I don't like to melee if I can avoid getting in close on enemies. There we go. As you see, that worked just fine, just doing that. Ooh, this earth barrier lasts forever. And I believe if we run inside this, we also get ice trails. Nice. Oh. There we go. There's no reason to not keep these topped off or having extra potions. Gain 5 random foods. While you're above 70% health, deal 20% more damage. It's going to do that. I also forgot that if we dash into enemies, we also have that parry. So I got to keep that in mind as well. We'll go with the store first here. I don't really care about the medallions so much. Let's see. Ooh, that would have been a really good one. We were only short by 2. This one's temporary. Croissant is damage multiplier. Let's see, fountain now heals to full and gives 5% damage increase. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, and the price of that went up. Okay, I didn't even notice. Alright, well, can't get the croissant anymore, but we are on to the second boss, which is really nice. This boss is actually the first boss you'll encounter whenever you first start playing Brew. And as far as bosses go, is a fairly easy boss to understand as well as to avoid. So I'm going to go through all of this right here. She's got a claw. She wants to use it. We're going to not give her a chance to use it. She'll start off by trying to pepper the ground where you're at. And our goal is to keep, distance from her. She'll try to make several dash attempts at us, as well as sending flying claw marks at us. But it looks like her poison is doing a lot of work, and she's also not fighting for some reason. There she goes. She's attempting to fight now, but our poison is actually doing a fair bit of work. Wow, okay. She's also bugging out a little bit because she's not reacting as fast as she usually would. Let's go ahead and load up an earth potion. Alright, so all the allies or enemies are down. Move out of the pepper. Sometimes she'll do repeated dashes, so we do have to keep an eye out for that. There's her repeated dashes. As a matter of fact, like as if on cue. Very easy to avoid. Oh, she'll do a shot volley like this. Alright, she's on to her next phase. Looks like we have an ingredient over here. This time she'll summon elites. I'm going to go ahead and look at making some potions if we can. I'm going to try to lock these guys down if I can. There'll be 2 of them. There's the other one getting ready to show up over there. Yeah, nice. I would ideally like it to jump at me so that way I can keep an eye on it. Alright, might be able to kill this one before the other one even engages us. Yeah. Which is really nice. I go ahead and freeze him. I'm going to pepper that left shoulder of his, because that will allow us to basically continue to do damage that's unmitigated by its shield. Boss is back up. Ooh. An additional slash is now in her little slashes that she does. But as long as you keep on moving to the side, very easy stuff to mitigate. Ground slam, easy to dodge. Double jump, easy to dodge those claw marks too. There we go. And I don't think we took damage that entire boss fight, which is really awesome for us. Let's go ahead and go here, check our badges. What do we got? When applying, whenever you melee apply poison, projectiles reflected by parry will bounce to another enemy. Enemies defeated while poisoned spawn an exploding plant. We're going to go with the infectious badge. I actually really like that one. This should give us a full heal now. Normally it only heals us for like 15 health points unupgraded, but I did manage to get some good healing here. We have Isleen here. Look at me, I'm climbing the tower. It looks like she's trying to fight her way to the top as well. We have a vending machine here that's going to give us a whole bunch of extra ingredients for free. Nice. We can buy more for the cost of quarks, but we're not going to do that. Go ahead and get a free potion out of here. Melee does 50% more damage, lasts for 3 seconds. Or for 3 rooms, sorry. And let's go ahead and move on to the 3rd and final floor of our run. And then I'll look at my potions to see what I can go ahead and build. Let's see, we have another modifier we're going to put at 20%. Enemies have a chance to drop an egg when they're defeated. If this is not destroyed, the enemy will respawn. Let's go ahead and do that one. That one's the easiest one out of those other 3. By far. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and queue up an earth as well as an ice potion. Oh, now we got these little penguins here. Not a fan of those penguins. Oh, we didn't. I didn't see the egg. That's okay. It is dead. Nice. And that little green plant that was there, that was the plant that spawns whenever they die from poison. Chances are any enemy you hit is going to get poisoned. So we'll see a lot of those plants on the ground. That guy's not taking any damage right now. I'm going to move this way. I'm going to keep on moving this way as well. Oh, some more penguins. I don't actually know that they're penguins, but, you know, they're blue. That's all I really got to go on. Also that, and I hate them. Nope, we're going to take damage. Oh, we get stuck in the corner there. I hate those things so much. Oh, we should be able to dodge. Oh, our little poison plant took it out. Good job, poison plant. Aren't you so cute? Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next room. We got some cheese for some more attack speed. I'm going to go ahead and queue up an earth potion. Okay, we got a big dude over here. I hate these guys. They will try to get close to you and melee you if they can. For the most part, they'll just put lava on the floor. But if we kill this fast enough, we want to contend with the lava. That lava will stay. And they'll do a 3-part volley shot. Looks like he's not going to be able to get us in a melee sense, so there we go. Alright, any thing that got broken in the room? Nope. Nothing to make earth potions with. We got some ice potion stuff, though. That's nice. Oh, we got a health there. We got a badge room and an ingredient room. I'm going to go with the badge room. We could get some more ingredients for earth potions, but I feel like these badges do really help out. Gain an assortment of health corks or medallions. Gain 30% chance to dodge any incoming damage. I'm going to go with the badge of evasiveness, honestly. And if you ever want to see what badges you have, you can actually come in here and see all the badges and the ingredients you have, as well as the tome upgrades you can choose to have. That's nice. I still think there's like a pip missing, because the left of our shift key is like an empty circle, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. Even though I've beaten the game, I still have yet to see whatever that is supposed to be. I don't know if it's already in the game or if it's not in the game. I'm going to drink a potion. We got to free some enemies here. We're going to take out these poison dudes right here. There we go. Oh, we got hit. And they're dead. That little frost dome right there does some insane work. Especially in these tight quarters of this room. I think I went through like 3 frost potions there too. Or ice potions. Alright. Should probably use some of these. I'm actually going to quaff one of these. How about that? Ooh. Well, there's an egg. Nice. If I wasn't terrible at the charge shot on the sniper rifle, it'd actually probably be very strong, but since I'm terrible and I'm not a, you know, a precise aimer at all, I'm not good at precision shooters, then we're going to have to make do with stuff that hits in blanket areas, like the earth element bullets. But we didn't do too bad there, which is nice. I'm going to take out these bats here. I am going to try to circle around these rooms and try to stay out of the way. Ooh, we actually managed to dodge some damage. I didn't even notice, but we actually get the dodge pop-up there. Oh, we stepped in some poison there. We took that hit as well. We are not doing great on the taking no damage front. Can we get this guy poisoned? There he goes. Taking minor poison damage. It does stack up, so that's great. What do we got over here on this side? Go ahead and load this up. And it will stay between rooms, so I didn't waste this, even though I just now realized this is the last room on this floor. We got a gold medallion shop, and we have an elixir. I'm not really worried about medallions, but the elixir room will give us a bonus. Let's see what we get from this one. We got some corks and melee damage. Not too keen on the melee damage, but whatever. Let's see. Oh, it just gives us randomly the extra 3 corks. I see. Why did that guy take no damage? Kind of odd that it didn't take any damage on the first shot, it felt like. Is it dead? Okay, it's dead. Just the effect is still on the ground. I got it. Alright, who do we got left? Alright, anything around we can break? Does not look like it. Then, no potion ingredients. Oh, we got an air potion. Okay. Pyramid. That is... Okay, another air potion. Okay, so we got 7 air potions. Honestly, we're not really using too much of the air potions. I might... Alright, so we're not doing too terrible against this guy, but obviously not ideal. And there's still another enemy left. Oh, at least it's a flying one. Oh, not that flying one. I don't want that flying one. I want this guy. Excellent. Stone cleared, or section cleared. Okay. And it looks like this next section is going to be the last room. It's a tight quarters room. This kind of sucks. Let's throw a whole bunch of draft stuff here. Ooh, the poison, the eggs actually get destroyed by the poison, which is nice. I think we managed to dodge most of that. Ooh, he got it slid across the floor. That was pretty nice. Open this up. Looks like we got, ooh, fires 2 additional homing projectiles. That's the one I like. This is my favorite earth projectile one. Looks like we got a food room and an ingredients room. I'm going to go with the ingredients. I need ingredients really bad. Especially if we're getting ready to fight a boss. Because this will be the... Nope, we got one more, we got a combat room coming up. I assume the boss of this biome is not far behind. Nice. Cool. Awesome. Let's go and drink the earth potion. This extra homing shot, by the way, fantastic. There we go. That's working with science. They are locked down. Nice. Again, I'm really not seeing so much health regen from this this other thing. Let's check our... Let's see. What does this gun thing do? See, I swear we had a... No, I guess not. I swear... Oh, wait, this right here. The slate has a capacity of 50% of your max health and will be converted to health after 3 seconds of not applying slate. So after it falls off, it should give us some health back. But I haven't really noticed other than like getting 1 health back. So I'm not sure if that's worth it over just getting straight up the overshield of 30%. Go and drink this. And I'm going to stay on this side of the road for now until that happened. Until tornado birds came over here and decided they just wanted to crap over everything that I hold dear. Let's destroy the eggs. Unfortunately, the tornado updraft on this thing does not work. Ooh. You guys knocked up in the air, they'll take fall damage. Nice. That is the best part about it, is them taking the fall damage. That was a very crazy, hectic little room there. Corks. Corks. Of course. Oh, we're almost out of air potions. Okay. What is that? I've not seen that before. This is an interesting room. Somehow he's able to shoot. Oh, he couldn't actually shoot through that. Nice. That's pretty cool. I believe our poison lasts longer. Did we get that buff? I can't remember. I've gotten it in another room before where our poison lasts 20 seconds, which is really nice. It looks like he cannot retaliate from over there effectively. Which is 100% okay by me. I will take the easy road. And I will not complain about it. Freeze that guy. I've had enough of his jazz. Who else is alive? That's right, you're frozen. Man, that little freeze ability is great. Let you be the last enemy, please. He is down. Alright, got some more ice stuff. And it looks like we got another room here to go through. Let's see. Ooh, this is great. Air updraft tree triggers every 3 seconds. This is fantastic. Enemies who sit on top of that are going to be boosted into the air over and over again. Looks like we got a challenge room here. We just simply got to make it to the other side. Oh, ouch. You don't actually take... I don't think you can actually get hurt here, like damage here, which is really nice. Really nice. Oh, what happens? I thought I had to get on the chain. Oh, you do. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. I've never been in this challenge room before. Okay, there's a swinging guillotine map here. Alright, but we'll still get the reward. The good news, again, you don't actually die or take damage. And we still do get some sort of reward. Let's see. Spawns a second updraft. While drink is active, gain dodge chance. Doesn't say how much. Let's go ahead and do a upgrade to the air one. Challenge failed, unfortunately. Alright, on to the third boss before the final boss of the run. We got 30 health. That's not fantastic. Can we do this without dying? I don't know. We'll see. Greetings. You hurt my beast while climbing to this room. If you're ready, whatever you did to them, I will do to you. Okay. This boss likes to use a variety of wind attacks. We'll continue to try to poison the boss. It'll summon tornadoes. Alright, and whenever we get to the first phase, we'll see the first of many ways where essentially it'll drag pieces of the floor into the ground and sink parts of the level into lava. I forgot about our parry technique. I keep on forgetting about the parry technique. Phase 1 should be almost done. Ouch. Alright, phase 1 is done. I'm going to go ahead and drink one of these. Ready an earth potion. There we go. I think we may have gotten some health back. Now a lava ball will run across the room. We still have to do some dodging here. But luckily we have a double jump for that. Managed to dodge a number of those strikes back at her, or parry. The next wave of attacks, or this next thing right here that she's about to do. Oh, we gotta get off this platform. That one's gonna sink. Alright, can we get this guy down? Oh, we actually managed to dodge that. It is down. Let's go get our ingredients. And now there will be 2 of those guys up at the top for the remainder of the fight, which kind of sucks. And they'll keep on basically peppering this floor with their explosives. Oh. Boss has sank a section of the room. The floor will come back together eventually, I believe. There it is. We just need to concern ourselves with the the volley is coming from above. Oh, we're gonna get off this section of the floor. There we go. Divine it down. That's the third boss. As long as we made it here, we were good, because now we can drink that fountain and get our full health back. What do we get here? Plants now apply poison. Whenever you dash, you gain a chance to dodge for 3 seconds. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. Heal for full. There we go. And let's go see what the vending machine has as far as ingredients go. Ooh, what is that one? Gain 50% damage, increase against undamaged enemies, lasts for 3 rooms. Cool, because there's only 1 room left, and that is the final boss room. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to drop one of these frozen winter roots in here, because I don't think I've sent one of those back to the base at all. And now we have the last boss. The last boss is actually in 2 phases. It's got 2 health bars compared to the other bosses. But the first phase is actually pretty easy, and if you can beat the first phase, you can most definitely beat the last phase. So let's go ahead and proceed on to the final boss. Wish me luck. Let's see. Lose corks will never hit. We don't really care about corks, so we're going to go ahead and do this because there are no more stores after this run is over. Regardless of win or lose, let's go ahead and fight the Grand Master. Once again, welcome back. Your timing is impeccable. I can sense this will be a fine duel. And really the name of the game is Stay Moving. We're going to go ahead and quaff one of these movement potions. I'm actually going to go ahead and take those ingredients out from underneath the boss. And we're going to go ahead and just pepper this boss here. As you can see, this boss has a number of attacks. A lot of them just very easy to read. Most of them can be dodged just by strafing. Boss is over here. You can see the damage being dealt. Do I have enough to make an air potion? I do. We have 3 of them left. Make ice potion, that's fine. I don't think, I can't see a world in which we have to make an ice potion. We're at the jump and dash. There he goes. Boss is back up. Stay moving from the volley. I don't want to use my parry, just because I'm terrible at it. Probably the most dangerous attack the boss has right there. That's the other one. What are you doing now, boss? What do you got? Alright, this boss seems to have a lot of health right now. Okay, over there. We're looking at for a black hole. It's going to slam into the ground and then wave, probably. Is that what this is? Yep. Boss is behind us. Throw out a ball and dash. There we go. Away from the splash. Ooh. Oh, keep moving away. Boss's first health bar is almost gone. Oh, there's first phase. Well, impressive. However, you can really handle the full strength of the Cosmos. So now the boss will basically start doing black hole attacks that you absolutely have to destroy. If you don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be GG. It's time to stop going easy on you. Let's go and take care of these small fry. Alright, where you at, boss? Over there, I see. Okay. Black hole. I'm gonna go ahead and drink one of these. I'm gonna start using my rock potion. we're moving so fast, we don't really have to worry about a lot of the stuff, so that's good. I'm gonna work on the ads. Oh, shit. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna use my last earth potion. Where'd it go? There we go. Another slam to the mount, hit the ground, I believe. Maybe we should use an air potion for this last one. There we go. Woohoo! Congratulations, that was fun. Soon you will make a grand alchemist. With that, we managed to finish off the boss with the sniper rifle. After that, we then get this little victory screen where we get to, get cheered on by all our classmates who thought we would never make it. We'll go and head on back to the rear of this. You can go ahead and speak to all the classmates if you want, get a little bit of lore bits and stuff from there. There's the teachers here, and we meet our, basically our principal, our Grand Master, and get our ranking here for how we did the run. Looks like we got a B across the board, but we got an astrology exam of A+. Looks like we managed to gain a level towards our Stardust and our star points. And here's how many potions we use, quirks we gain, foes defeated, and damage taken overall. And like that, we've completed our run. And this is another little narrative thing. It looks like I'm on day 10. This may unlock new stuff, potentially. Looks like the garden has plenty of secrets. Check it out. Looks like we need to go back over here towards the garden. We can go see what that's all about. We can then use our medallions to do cool things like buy ourselves new hats. Or we can use them up here at this fountain. I do believe it kind of progresses some of your relationship with these people. The garden is the perfect place to come to relax. It's always very peaceful. You walk around for a bit admiring the different parts of the garden. There's something to see in every corner. Deep in the garden you find Belladonna looking at a tree. Ooh. As you get closer you notice the tree doesn't look too alive. It's barely holding on. Oh, hello there. Do you need anything? What are you doing? Oh, well, I was just getting a closer look at this cottonwood tree. As you're about to walk away, you notice the belladonna is at the brink of tears. Is this tree special to you? Not particularly, but every tree is special. It's just, seeing such a beautiful place as this garden and have a dying tree like this, it's a bit sad. Even since I was little, I've always loved herbology. I think it's quite interesting how plants can be so unique. What makes them grow for a seed, being able to harvest them in ingredients, it's always been my passion. Oh gosh, sorry. I shouldn't have been rambling like this. Can you save the tree? I don't know. For this tree to be saved, I would probably have to make a really powerful potion. But I just came to this academy and I'm quite bad at potion brewing still. I even struggle with the fire potion, which is supposed to be the easiest. But in theory, if I was able to create a water recipe that used plenty of medical ingredients, maybe it could work. Oh gosh. I'll help you. Let's save the tree. Let's go like that. Really? I've heard from Newt that you're quite good at alchemy. If you help me, I am sure we can save this tree. Thank you so much. Like that, we've increased our reputation with Belladonna. You feel Belladonna's gratitude? Well, go find some books to study the water potion. See you around. Alright, like that, I think we probably got a new unlock. Thorns unlocked. A new set of badges are available for use in the tower. Cool. So I believe that was actually only the first part of Belladonna's relationship, so we still have something else to unlock with her. I guess that just plays out as you go over the game, narrative-wise. But yeah. Then we look at Brew. I actually really enjoy this game. One thing I will say currently right now that I'm not too fond of is that I do believe this game releases like a full release. However, The big problem with that is after you've beaten the game, there don't seem to be any sort of modifiers or reason to actually go through the dungeons other than like just seeing what plays out day by day. And a lot of the progression is like tiered by seeing what happens on the next day. It's not by like giving people ingredients, stuff like that, because you can only gift stuff to people once a day. So it's a little weird because I have actually broken the narrative, because essentially you're sent here by a rich benefactor to help you finish school. And I've already figured out who that benefactor was. But even after I've completed it, there's still people who are asking questions who the benefactor is, and your character kind of has no idea, or pretends like they have no idea it is. So it's kind of weird that you can like narratively break the game if you do decently well. That being said, other than that, I do look forward to more content. As we see here on the pod screen, there is something coming here in the near future. So that being said, if you like this gameplay and you want to see more Brew here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of the gameplay, and until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Later.